Welcome to Dat Game. I'm Ross Elliott, and on this show we look at games that use marketing and front covers to sell sex appeal and find out if they really deliver what they promise. Today's game, A Vampyre Story.
A Vampyre Story is a PC point-and-click adventure game made by some former LucasArts employees. LucasArts at the time were known for their point-and-click legacy with such titles as Manic Mansion, Day of the Tentacle,
No, not that one!
Sam & Max Hit the Road, Monkey Island, and of course, Grim Fandango. This game came out before places like Steam or goodoldgames.com existed to promote the not-so-known games, and I feel like this game slipped through those cracks. I mean, look at the cover. That cover. Damn assets! So the story begins with our sexy heroine, Mona, being kidnapped, turned into a vampire, and forced to live in a castle in the middle of Lake Varg by some short-stacked vampire named Shady. And apparently she is also being watched by the CIA. Okay. Another strange thing is that this guy kidnapped a girl twice her height. Yeah, seems legit. We see a cutscene where Shady uses the boat to go to shore on a quest for blood for Mona, but he gets shivved by some passing priests.
I am free, Project!
Not totally free. You still have to find the key to the boathouse.
Wait. What? She's a fucking vampire!
Fly off the island, you lazy slapper!
Okay, I can understand that she was being held on the island by some type of curse or something, but now that Shady is dead, can't she just, I don't know, fly to fucking shore? And why did Shady row to shore? How much blood was he aiming to bring back? A couple of kegs? Okay, so we managed to survive the giant plot hole of 2012. On to the game. So Mona is, dare I say it, trying to get the key to make her way to the boathouse. This task is completed by the classic point-and-click formula. Look, pick up, fly into? Okay, my task is to get the key to the boathouse, so I guess I can...
Walk faster, you troll!
I can't even see behind the cape. If she doesn't start being sexually provocative soon, then this will be the nail in the coffin. No pun intended. So you pick up items, use them blindly on things that don't make sense, listen to Mona and her bat friend, let's call him Batfink, make jokes that normally in point-and-click games would sit well with me, but here they just make me kinda...
I better not. I might not be able to bear the weight.
Yeah...
Those aren't faces.
What do you mean?
You see the names on them? Edgar von Trapperkeeper, Ferris von Bueller.
Nope.
God damn it!
I can't even put into words how wrong this joke is.
Now if Mona said...
What do you mean?
You see the names on them? Edgar von Trapperkeeper, Ferris von Bueller.
and then flash the player, okay, I can let that slide. But no. This is like finding out what the developer's favorite movie is. It's useless information. It's bad enough she plays dumb sometimes and then knows it all some other times.
I don't know what it is about this mirror, but I simply don't look like myself.
You're pulling my wing, right?
What do you mean?
Sweetheart, it looks like Shady taped the picture over your mirror, probably because he didn't want you to see, or actually not see, your reflection.
After much searching, you smash the statues with a mace, looking for the boathouse key that one of them hides only to lose the mace in the lake. So can you guess what we gotta do now?
Anyone?
We must visit a crow and make him shit all over the remaining gargoyle. But first, we must clear his bowels. Whatever sexual appeal of this game was left was just destroyed by the thought I've got to help this guy shit on a statue. Coupled with the thought of trying to be innovative by making her fly, or going back for items by teleporting, it's more so of annoyance than a plus. Oh Mona, you lure me in with those eyes! And well, you get lost in a game I feel is just downright annoying! How do I get this bird to shit? How? Shit for me!
Maybe there's something here I've missed.
Squeaking, but it still works.
That thing is so wrong. I can't even talk about it.
Vampyre Story! How did you... Wait, what? How did you see this?
God damn it!
Nope, I'm done. Normally, I would stay and solve your riddles to advance, but this game, you've lured me into a game that I don't feel any attachment to. Plot holes galore, glitches beware, and dick and shit jokes within the first 10 minutes. I thought you were better than that. I expected more from you.
Well, I've had enough of Vampyre Story. What rating does it get? Deceiving. It gets deceiving. It's beyond deceiving!
If you want this game for its point-and-click appeal, go ahead. But it won't save the franchise, not this game. The cover is only helping you to believe it will.
Until next time, I'm Russ Elliott, and this was Dat Game.
Always work alone. Why would I want a partner? Psh, I'd have to share the loot. About a year ago, I found a map of some ruins in a crumpled old book.
Somebody, get that bitch a jacket!
Run down by the passage of time. But according to legend, hidden in the ruins was an artifact of incredible power.
X-Blades, made by Guardian Entertainment, is, well, to put it bluntly, Tomb Raider. It's fucking Tomb Raider. To be honest, I've never seen Tomb Raider's formula mimicked before. So before we get into X-Blades, I should explain this formula. Take a girl with a mysterious past, remove most of her clothes, put her in a tomb, and give her a British accent. And this doesn't happen just once. But we'll get to that one another day. The one thing that X-Blades brings to the table that's different is, well, blades. So X-Blades. Well, the cover leaves nothing to the imagination.
I guess the shop had specials on napkins.
You play as Ayumi, who just happens to be in the right place at the right time. She discovers a map to a tomb in an old man's shop. To be honest, he kind of creeps me out a little bit.
Big phony baloney dicks.
You have this crazy vision of darkness or whatever taking over the store, and then set upon your way to hunt for treasure. So before we know it, we're in a tomb.
Why would I want a partner? Psh, I'd have to share the loot.
Wow! She seems pretty confident. But then again, it looks like she just painted her clothes on, so she'd have to be. Woo-hoo-hoo!
He had grown tired and wanted to rest, or he was trying to hide his abilities from someone.
Dad! There's literally nothing back there!
Not like it's distracting, but seriously, is that what you're wearing? I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, hey, you gotta stick with that the whole game. You're gonna be going around in tombs, there's gonna be dust and shit getting in your crack. So your quest for treasure begins. The first room you enter has this weird glowing crystal floating there.
Crystals. Of course.
So you hit it with your blades and let the onslaught of enemies begin. Now for you to really enjoy this experience to its absolute fullest, I'd like to point out some of the controls for this game.
See this mouse here? Click this button, rapidly. That's it!
Oh yeah, you can shoot too, but as you begin to switch between two modes of gameplay, you just get this weird feeling. You know, in the back of your mind as you begin to switch between the two modes of gameplay. No. No, this can't be. No. It can't be repetitive! So after you beat said enemies, you do this again. Find the crystal.
Crystals.
Kill the enemies, rinse and repeat.
Yeah, this is going to be a short review.
Now I know the concept of my show is to find out if the sexual appeal on front covers of video games holds up to the gameplay itself. Which it sort of does. But when you couple it with a wash, rinse and repeat method of gameplay, that's when the game starts to get old and boring. It's like going to a strip club and getting the same girl who does the same routine on you every time. I don't know if it's just me, but it gets dull after a while. That and strip clubs take your money. You fucking heartless son of a... So after a few minutes you meet this guy, who says you shouldn't touch that thing. Well, I'ma touch it. Bam! And now I'm cursed. And I must fight this lion from Magic Mountain.
That was a sick show. And remember that? The Magic Mountain with the panda and the turtle and shit.
You black out and then wake up in a world with the light and the darkness of fighting it out on your body. Or, to put it more simply, a copy of I Love Tentacles. On DVD.
I know you were thinking it too.
So then you awake on a beach where, yeah, yet again, more crystals.
Crystals.
But before that, we're reminded that you are cursed. Gratuitous body shots! So you attack the, you know, and yeah, more enemies. I guess you could give the creators some credit. They did put in a system where you can earn coins to bind powers to yourself, like Earthquake or Dark Orbs of Power. These powers only work on certain enemies, so for flying, it's pointless to attack with an Earthquake. It's not very effective.
Wait! I'm gonna do this again? Oh, fine! Okay, I don't know if I've been doing something wrong, but I've been stuck here for 15 minutes! Oh great! I'm dead! Okay, I've saved it. Now it's time. Damn you, napkin bitch! That's okay. I can just load the game and...
What?! Okay, so this is where the game just gives you the finger. I know on console versions it's not custom to just save anywhere, but I'm playing this on the PC! The PC! I saved it! Load me from where I left off! Don't stop me here like I forgot what you just put me through! Ah! Okay. Her level of hotness doesn't do a good job of hiding this game's flaws either. There's just so much wrong with this game with its repetitive gameplay and its just overall level of frustration I get from it. I feel like they're trying to cover up the major problem of the game. And to be honest, her clothes are having a bad enough time doing that already.
So is this game deceiving? Sort of. Is it pleasing? Well, it was. However, what I probably would say about this game is that for me, initially, I saw it as more of an appealing thing than anything else.
It's a completely different feeling when you actually jump into this game because even though it starts off rather pleasing, it quickly becomes really deceiving. And as the level of repetitiveness begins to appear, it's pretty hard to judge this game.
Like I've said countless times in this review, it's quite repetitive, but it gives you a lot to look at. Or should I say, not a lot to look at. You can pick this game up on the cheap now. It's worth a look if you can pass the frustration. I mean, Ayumi and her appeal certainly try to hide the fact, so hey, judge it for yourself. Well, that's it for another episode of Dat Game. I'm Ross Elliott, and until next time...
Crystals.
Welcome to Dat Game. I'm Ross Elliott, and this week we hit the beach. The sexy beach, the sexy beach 3, the beach is sexy!
Made by Illusion Software in 2006, Sexy Beach 3, or known as, is a 3D arose dating sim game for the PC. You play the role of a young gentleman on a tropical journey of sun, sand, and snatch. Now I know what you're thinking. Hey, McDingus! This open shut review! The cover sells the game, and it delivers.
Hey! Sit down.
This game is more than meets the eye. Well, it may be. It probably... Just watch the damn review. Okay, so I hit the island. Whoa. Is that... Looks like Commander Shepard took a wrong turn.
I should go.
So I check into the hotel and then get to explore. Now, most of the sim dating games I know of...
Being none of them.
Games like SimGirl RPG have level building, and require you to buy gifts or train at the gym to get the girl. With games like Sexy Beach, though, no skill required. If you can't get a girl in this game, there is no hope for you. Actually, I just noticed that Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball is designed like this game in almost every way. Minus the black Hefner here. What? These girls have some weird likes and dislikes. Whoa. That's very specific. Guess I should just pick a girl and stalk her for a while. She seems nice. Whoa! They weren't fooling around with Sexy Beach Street. She's sexy!
Etchy? Where have I heard that word before? Wait a second. Oh, give me some of that etchy sketchy!
So apparently, you're gonna get to know him better.
Realistic piece of ass!
What's funny to note is that this button and any other button that isn't clickable makes a car horn noise. Well, I can guess wait, that was a date?! That was the weirdest date I've ever been on. And whenever you enter the date, you unlock more costumes for future dates. Though, it is odd that I can pick what they wear and not wear what they pick. Wait, that isn't right. Okay, it's time to hit the hay. Tomorrow, she'll be mine. Hey! Who the fuck reads on a date? It's a date! Put the book down your fridge! Come on, little heart. I know you want to flourish. Oh. She wants me to oil her up?
Well, how can I refuse?
Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, man. Well, this just got creepy really quick. I feel like this is the DVD extra you would find on the Addams Family DVD. Things Hawaii Adventure.
Slow down! It's terrible when you stutter!
So, I must woo her with oil and talking. Let's do this! Oh, well, all that hard work pays off. To be honest, I didn't expect it to be this full on, but dang! It's like choose your own adventure of porn. Due to the high intensity, I can't show too much here on YouTube, but you get the idea. You can do almost anything and everything with these girls. And see this little turtle up here? Gives you the guide along the way. Oh, little turtle, show me your ways. You can strategize and date multiple girls for the full experience, or you can focus all that creepy desperation you have onto one girl. Now I do say strategize, because there is very light gameplay. By that I mean that they hand it to you on a silver platter. But the reward is exactly what you expect. This game isn't even in the slightest deceiving. It starts out appealing and ends up pleasing. To the eyes, that is. The only replayability you get from this game is purely for pleasure. There are other versions of Sexy Beach 3, like Sexy Beach 3 Plus, with more girls and clothes, and of course Sexy Beach 3 Plus G, which is more of a pose photography program to make wallpapers. There's also a Sexy Beach 3 Wizard program, and very active modding community, adding more clothes and modes to the game, from breast size to even clothes.
Well, that was Sexy Beach 3. It's a game, and it's not a game, but it's that game.
Video games are becoming part of our everyday lives. There are games that span the imagination, games that bring people closer together, and even games that you can take with you on the go.
Biodigital jazz, man.
But today we're going to be looking at portable gaming's sister, mobile gaming. She's a feisty one. Who knew a couple of Angry Birds could be such a great success? But now you can wage war, shoot zombies, and so much more, all from the device we know as the telephone. Did you know they even use sex appeal to sell their games?
No!
Yep, even mobile gaming has its fair share of Dat Game. Or does it? With mobile games, it's hard to tell what you're getting. The main reason you click the game in the first place is for the logo.
So today on Dat Game, we'll be reviewing a stack. Well, a digital stack of games for the Android. And they all have one thing in common. They're free.
First up is Momo Block RPG. Now, I'm gonna be harsh. It's Breakout. It's Breakout. It's Breakout. It's fucking Breakout. So the object is to break the blocks to reveal the girl's clothes. This sounds fun. If it didn't take 5 hours to finish the goddamn level! Seriously, it took 5 hours to finish the level!
Good God! It'll be the summer solstice before this shit gets real!
Seriously, a 56k modem could load a picture faster than playing this shit. Okay, next up is Tower Girl. Or a girl in a... you know what? Most of these games don't even know what they're called, so... This game, it's Tower Girl. That's the game. That's the name of the... That's the name. It's Tower Girl. So this game is like Doodle Jump. Or Sonic Jump. You ascend to the top of the tower to pass each level, collecting diamonds along the way. Whoa! Why? Who's this McDingus? Okay, this game is playable, but it's not what we're looking for. Next in our App-palooza is Sexy Billiards. Now we're talking. So you select your girl and... Oh wow.
Fuck you.
This is it. No pot of sexy gold at the end of the tunnel. Just the land of disappointment. This game is sexy for like 2 seconds and then this sexy billiards. What's sexy? The balls? The billiard balls? Do I find them? Do I find balls No, I don't game. I don't find balls sexy. These games are more misleading than console or PC games. See this? Happy Poo Jump. This title is what the game is. Let's read a review. Happy Poop makes me happy while I'm taking a poop. It makes my poop enjoyable, and it makes it softer, so I'm not constipated. Thanks, Happy Poop Jump.
Wow. No, really wow. No, just let's stop and let's take that all in. Game of the year. Game of the year's that fucking shit!
So just to check, I got another pool game. Sexy Midnight Pool. Oh, apparently it's the best game. Seriously, that's a bold statement. More like a bold lie!
What dickhead made this game? Screw it, I'm going back to Happy Poo!
Happy Poo is on Revenge, aka Happy Poo Revenge. And the reviews are in. The sound, the graphics, the poo. Smiley face. Seriously, great game. Fun and addictive.
Mark, sounds like you're in heaven.
Tear clothes.
Round of applause, people! Seriously! Woo!
This game is still shit though. Yeah, tear the clothes off a girl. This isn't gameplay. Might as well rename it, Please Don't Tear My Clothes Off, You Pervert, the I Won't Get Any Reward Edition.
Okay. Big girl game. If I found out that you actually paid money for this game, thank God it's free, mind you, but if you paid money for this game, I'd slap the shit out of you.
Next up. Yeah, go fart. You're in that right. This is how low into the gutter I'm sinking here.
The worst part is, it's so retarded. I'm actually enjoying how bad this game is.
You know what? This game itself is a metaphor for every shitty Android game on the Android market. I need to cool down with another shitty game. Happy Poo Fall. Yeah, perfect in every aspect of its title and gameplay. And the reviews are in. 36 students, over 40 in class, playing Happy Poo Fall all the day. Amazing game. Peter, you're one hell of a teacher. This class ain't learning shit! 'Cause they're playing with shit!
Wow! You, sir! Teacher of the Year! Making these kids deal with the shit of their life! You're putting these kids through college! Wow! Wow!
Oh man, I don't think I can do this! There's so many more games to go! Will there ever be a game I can say is a sexy Android game?
Find out in Dat Game, Android Games Part 2, next week.
What? I'm doing a second part of this shit? Welcome back to Dat Game. If you haven't watched part 1, you should probably do it right now, because watching this isn't going to make much sense, and plus, I mean, you want to watch me suffer more than I already fucking have.
Okay, we're halfway through this random assortment of crap, so let's continue with Momo Sweeper 3. As we have learnt, the word Mo is another word for deceiving shit of a game. So, Minesweeper 3 is Minesweeper with girls. Yeah, another sexy one from the creators of I Hate You Ross Incorporated. To be honest, the girls here are sexier. But that's just my false hope talking. It's a game, but not that type. Not that. It's mine. It's fucking Minesweeper. What do you want? What do you want? Alright, next up is Girl Next Door. So in this game, all you have to do is, when a description comes up, take a gander as to whether or not it's a hot girl or... Yeah. I hate this game. No, seriously, this isn't a game. This is not a game. This is Open the Door. I could do this in my own home. Next up, K-Pet Girl 2. And apparently it's the Gundam style edition. Now this is desperate. So it's a Tamagotchi girlfriend. If you treat her right, you unlock cutscenes of her being all kawaii for you. Wait.
Ah! Ah, okay. Yeah, alright, let's cater for the hand fetish people. That's a good idea. Let's show them handwash.avi!
Oh god, I take it back. It's not even a Tamagotchi. It's just a series of when you should and shouldn't do things to get footwash.avi!
You know, I found a review for this this little game here, but it's actually not on this game. It's actually on Happy Poo for 2. And it reads...
Virtual girlfriend. Yep, the same thing. Except they couldn't rope in a real life girl to make some .avis. So you meet this girl at the casino and, well, that's it. You're at the casino more than you're actually with her. And yes, you can play at the casino. But what is the point? It's just a casino game. If this was about her, shouldn't we be focusing on her? We can't even see her in this shot. We're literally playing at the casino. Is this impressing her? Rolling dice? Man, if impressing women was just rolling dice, I would have been playing D&D for my entire... I wouldn't have given up D&D, goddammit!
I want, bring someone bring me a hippo! I wanna punch it! Violently! In a physical manner!
So this next one actually turns out to be just a wallpaper. That gives me viruses. And yes, I've tried a few. So here's the thing. If you've got an anime app wallpaper program, why would you put ads in there that specifically say, would you like to see an anime girl wallpaper app? I've got one! Seriously! Next one. Girls vs. Knives. Whoa. That's a rockin' body on a lazy Susan.
Oh! Oh! I'm sorry! Ah! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Oh, God!
This game is exactly what it is. And it shouldn't be. This throwing knives at girls is not sexy. Right, Vampire Bloodlust. What is this? Are you fucking kidding me? What is this shit? What is this shit? Where's Wally? Seriously, this isn't even a game. If this is seriously a fucking game, you might as well say, hey, you know that Wiimote configuration screen you've got to do, you know, to get the remote to work on a screen? Nope, that's a game now. Throw out Super Mario Galaxy 2. We have a game. Wiimote configuration screen, the game.
Take your game and shove it!
My talking sweet girl.
These games right here, they're in the game section. They're not even in the app. They're in the game section.
That's like putting Thomas and the Magic Railroad in the gay porn section because every guy in the movie has a dick, and if you watch this at the age of 34, you're classed as gay. Christ! This should be a crime. It's not a free community here on the Android market. It's a place to upload broken, confusing apps. This place should be policed. Sexy equals sexy? No. None of it does here.
Well, one last game. Could this be it? Could this be the one? Probably not. But once I'm done with these games, I can remove the shackles and go back to my normal everyday life.
Wait. This. Oh my. This. I think I'm having a stroke! From Snowball Games comes Fighting Sport Girls 2012. Take Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, remove Mario and Sonic, and replace with girls. Yeah. Thought I was going somewhere with this. Well, no. Seriously, no. This is it. This is the game we've been looking for. Seriously! Let the hippos run free! We have found a game! So, these girls are trying out in the Olympics. From running, skeet, swimming, archery, long jump, and even boxing. This game is a pocket full of dat goodness. The gameplay is so simplified, unlike most Olympic games. Which is good, because most Olympic games wear you out. In simulation terms, that does seem okay, but if it's a portable game, it must be casual in its interaction, which is what they've done here. Also, you could dress these girls up in some sporty clothes, or even some sexy bikinis, making this game easy on the eyes. This is a game. It balances sexy and gaming in a portable app. It doesn't go over the top, and it doesn't go underneath the bar. The only flaw with this game, and I hate to say that, the only flaw is that it needs a good Wi-Fi connection to log into the online scoreboard. And if you don't have that, you actually can't log into the game, which most people on the go don't have. This game hits appealing. It almost hits pleasing, if you could rely on this game to boot anywhere you are.
Well, if the Android market is a giant haystack, then Fighting Sport Girls 2012 is the needle in that haystack.
Yeah, you could search the net for some custom-made game with Dat Game qualities and load it onto your phone. But there is a marketplace that makes getting games so much easier. It just needs cleaning out. To be honest, if we had a rating system on the Android market, we might be able to get some more decent Dat Game goodness on here. And to be honest, it's not that hard to police the damn thing. But then again, we're still in the early stages of the Android life, so the future could look brighter.
Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh God! Oh God! I'm Welcome to Dat Game, the show where we judge a video game by its cover. Does it contain the same goodness it's selling us with, or are we just being tricked by the promise of dat goodness? Well, it's usually a trick, but we're quite persistent.
Now, I'm no big fan of MMORPGs. I do play them, but I'm not strapped in like most people. The only ones I've played are Guild Wars and Eden Eternal. But then the creators of Eden Eternal announced Scarlet Blades, an MMORPG designed to appeal to the males from a gaming and a visual perspective. And to be honest, they're bare and all here.
The question still remains though, is this the game every WoW fan has been waiting for? Or is it just bullshit?
Scarlet Blades. God damn. No, seriously, god damn. The marketing for this game is, well... So once you've booted up Scarlet Blades, you're given a choice to be part of the Royal Guards or the Free Knights. Straight away, Scarlet Blades is living up to the advertising. We can only hope the game holds out. Well, I'm gonna pick the Royal Guards. They need a hand. Garden stuff. Now we get to pick our race of women. Whoa! Defender's got class and sex appeal. And with a sword. How can I refuse? The Shadow Walker, even though fully clothed, is still a sexy class with giant cat-like claw weapons. Next up is... Whipper. Okay. I ain't complaining. I mean, look at that. Look at that there. I ain't complaining. But Whipper? Really? That's not a class. I feel like they just really couldn't figure out a class. They were like, hey, if we strip her all the clothes and we give her a thing called Whipper, then nobody will question why she's called Whipper because she whipped them out. Genius! Next up is Punisher. And that, again, is yet not another class. That is just a sexual partner you would look for in an adult matchmaker. Well, she has a rifle. I guess they could call her... Hey, wait, I'm complaining. I'm complaining when I get visuals that look like this. Look, seriously, look at this. She fell into a bowl of noodles and said, hey, that's what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing the noodles, baby. Okay, on to...
Lego! Lego! She's Lego! Lego! She's Lego! She is definitely El Lego!
How? Scarlet Blades is really drawing the line on how adorable she is. She almost doesn't fit in here with the other ladies. Because she isn't a lady. And lastly, we have a medic, who reminds me of Ooh La La from Space Channel 5.
Ooh La La. Ooh La La. Ooh La La.
Well, I'm gonna go the Whipper. You know, for the curiosity of the show. Now I get to decide. Scarlet Blades did a great job with the character design here. I was half expecting them to look like shit up close, but here it doesn't disappoint. So let's just tweak a few things here. Underwear. That there, my good man, is not underwear. That's paint. That is right there. That is carefully placed paint. Okay, let's call her La Haze.
She's French.
So after all this shitware, whoa! Okay, I'm not used to MMORPGs, so all of this here, this here, 5 seconds in, I'm overwhelmed by everything!
I'm drowning! I'm drowning with... I'm drowning in windows! I'm drowning in windows!
Second thing, just a small thing.
Hey!
Why are you so far away? Oh, there's a zoom button. Oh, there we go. Okay, so with MMORPGs, it's all about questing. So apparently we have to do some training missions and simple tasks to earn our clothes back.
No, that sounds backwards. Yeah, that definitely sounds backwards.
Well, we're a new cadet here, so we've got to earn our keep. I speak to Loda, or Loda's hologram, and then I speak to Vera. Well, apparently Vera has glow tits.
Happy to meet you, Arcana.
She would
I'm
be
Vera.
the worst for night combat. In the bedroom. Now we're talking. Got my whip and I'm ready for some practice. Hear that? This is what I'm going to be listening to? This whip noise was just introduced to me 5 seconds ago, and I hate it! And don't worry about that, because you're like, oh Ross, it must just be one noise. No, this game has a lot of repetitive noises. You hear knock knock at the door, prepare to have a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses come over, ask whether or not you believe in Jesus, because you're going to hear a lot of this. I hate it when game developers get lazy. You think that's bad? There's also repetitive voice actor sound bites.
Happy to meet you, Arcana. I'm Vera.
I hate it when game developers get lazy.
Just cause it's about tits doesn't mean I can't see cracks in your artwork!
Take a listen to this.
Nice to meet you. Name's Laura. I handle transfers on the surface.
Laura. That doesn't sound like a Laura. No, I'm not trying to be racist. It just doesn't sound like the voice that this character should have.
Cracks!
After some light training, we head to the surface. And to be honest, this is where I run out of stuff to talk about. Why? Because this game, like so many MMORPGs, have the same formula. Get a mission, do the mission, get a mission, do the mission. I'm not stupid. When you label something kill, and then you label something capture, I get it. I honestly get it. It both means kill, and this is your attempt at making things less repetitive. Then I bump into Cherry. Some bitch who tries to trick me into setting up a beacon, and then I gotta do that. You know, I've gotta do that mission.
Whoa! Whoa! What the hell am I doing? This game somehow pulled me in for. No! God damn it! I don't know about you guys, but I get addicted to these games pretty quickly. No, we are not doing that again!
Okay, before I give my verdict on this game, I better check out the free nights. This time I'll pick...
She is legal!
She is legal! She's legal! Send the cops home! She's legal!
Okay, we're gonna take Minty Boots here for a spin.
She looks like a Minty Boots.
I'm not too sure what the changes are depending on what class or team you pick. But then again, I've turned into a zombie playing this, so I might have missed something. But man, Minty Boots kicks ass!
Long range pistols are a win. And she's legal! Get off my back! Oh, you still here? Well, Scarlet Blades. Who lives up to the cover, no doubt. I mean, scantily clad women fighting monsters is what you get. There's no doubt about it. And yeah, it is a selling point, but hell, this game is free.
And yes, the missions can get repetitive, which would make you want to quit, but that's why there's an autopilot in the game. And to be honest, it breaks up the gameplay. This game makes me want to take a break from it, just so I can come back to it. It has everything an MMORPG would normally have. Weapons, systems, pets, skill trees, guilds, all that jazz.
Here's the kicker. This game is easy. And that's why it's pleasing. You are easily taken in by the ladies, but then slip into a coma-like state. This game makes you feel comfortable playing it. You can sit back, be in control, and feel like, well, dead. It's hard to see the cracks and flaws in this game when you really can't put together a simple thought. And to be honest, if being dead is looking at this all the time, then how can I complain?
Scarlet Blades isn't going to win any major awards. Hell, it isn't going to be for everyone. But if you don't mind slipping to a state of vegetation and fighting monsters while your character is dressed in nothing but dust bunnies, then this game, my friend, is for you.
Well, that's it for another episode of That Game. I'm Shades. And welcome back to Dat Game, the show where we take a look at video games and judge them by their cover. Racing games. Yeah, racing games. They're sexy in their own right, and for one reason only: the cars.
Races such as Need for Speed and Burnout don't really need that added sex appeal of the ladies because of the sweet-ass rides and pure speeds.
But what if there was a racer that went that extra step further? Hell, there's a lot of racing games out there that are pretty goddamn sexy, but what if a racing game actually had rewards that were women? Well, welcome to Street Racing Syndicate.
Street Racing Syndicate, released during 2004 and 2005, is a racing game where you don't just earn respect, you can earn the ladies' attention.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Oh.
Made by the company known as... Sorry. Let's get racing. Okay, they want you to know this game has real ladies in here. I can barely see any of the cars. If this game is a goddamn disappointment, I'm throwing my computer out the window. So you borrow this guy's car to earn him some cash to get Eddie out of jail. Apparently this is very important. This also gets you enough money to buy yourself a ride.
Hell yeah! Let's design the ultimate dat ride!
Hot dang, look at this decal. If we don't see any ladies in this game, we can always look at the artwork on my Subaru. Now it's time to hit the streets and a fast track option. I just started! And we're putting the ability to skip the driving aspect of the game.
Seriously? Look, seriously! This isn't called Fast Travel Syndicate! It's called Street Racing Syndicate! This isn't driving! This is just lazy! Why give me the option, 2 seconds in, to skip the driving of the game? That's like giving me a level of Mario and then actually making me skip the bits where you play the game! Stupid!
Then again, I feel like they put in this feature because the game is so slow. Look at this. We just passed Grandma Bupkis. Pro tip, putting blur lines on your game doesn't make it look like things are going faster unless you actually make the game go faster. You know what? This game gets even slower because of these tight-ass corners.
Well, I've been playing this game for well over an hour now. I've not seen one goddamn lady. You know what?
160 read on the dash, hand on the wheel and my feet on the gas. Got everything on smash. Don, no, Marlon's kid. Reek the Ville, J-Do, what up? See the way we do it, see the way we cut up. Put your money where your mouth is, or shut up. Legal shots, everybody in the place. Let me see you put your gun up. We gon' pop. Ready if you ready. Y'all already know the way we run up. When we come to take over the streets, y'all niggas know the goal. Every time we put it down, the whole world know that. We roll like this. That's how we roll. We roll like this.
I've been racing, I've been bidding, I'm even just looking around. I haven't seen one goddamn lady.
Let me check the map. What? They were always available on the map the whole time?
You can fast track on the goddamn map!
I just wasted an hour playing this shit. The fuck? Okay. Alright, yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, alright, let's just go impress the ladies. Okay, so you gotta impress these women by doing some cool moves in your car. But every girl I impress just disappears afterwards. What am I missing here?
What the hell happened? It's like they half finished the game.
This game is a load of ass hat. Yeah, you wanna know what that means? It's a hat that smells like ass. A game that claims it's a racer but encourages you to walk everywhere. Not a reward in sight. The only women's on the fucking title screen, and you have to play these stupid mini games to win women over that you don't even get to see. Yeah, this deserves the rating of an ass hat. Wait, what's this? I unlock stuff here? How the hell was I supposed to know that? That's like going into a video store and asking if they have any porn, and then they say no, and they give you a DVD of porn anyway, and you go home and you find out it's a case that's empty because he forgot to tell you that he emailed you the fucking movie from a torrent website!
Well, I guess I should see what we unlocked.
This is like making your mother dance in front of a camera at gunpoint. It's just awkward. Dance, bitch, dance. No, this is it. This here, this is what you get. No strips, no anything, no nothing. This is it. This isn't even sexy. This is ass hat.
Look at her. Does she look like she wants to be there? No, the producer went, my daughter, what are you doing today? Oh, I'm good enough. You want to come in and do a video shoot and be in a game? Oh, that sounds like a good idea. He's an idiot.
I can't believe I wasted my day with this goddamn game. Word of warning to anyone. When you see a game with real-life women on the cover trying to sell you on sex appeal, avoid. This game is deceiving as shit and borderline confusing. I'm tempted to create a new rating here called Ass Hat. Because this isn't even trying. Even back in 2005, this still wouldn't have been enough to get players to believe what they bought was worth it. It must have been something with a ratings board or something. You know, they couldn't have a message that come up on the screen and says, "You've unlocked a hot video of your mother dancing."
This game could be considered playable if they didn't put all this shit in here. Look at it, seriously, it's a racing game. They didn't need to put all this lazy sexiness in here. These women clearly didn't want to be here. Now I've got to do something. Well, that's it for another episode of Dat Game. Remember, you get what you paid for.
Feel out on their ass, 160 read on the dash, hand on the wheel and my feet on the gas. Got everything on smash. Don, no, Marlon's kid. Reek the Ville, J-Do, what up? See the way we do it, see the way we cut up. Put your money where your mouth is, or shut up. Legal shots, everybody in the place. Let me see you put your gun up. We gon' pop. Ready if you ready. Y'all already know the way we run up. When we come to take over the streets, y'all niggas know the goal. Every time we put it down, the whole world know that. We roll like this. That's how we roll. We roll like this.
Oh. Welcome to Dat Game. the show where we take video games and we judge them by the cover. So, tell me, who's excited for GTA 5?
GTA is one of the biggest franchises on the market for sandbox games, and GTA 5 is just around the corner. Me personally, I'm a Third Street Saint all the way, only because each sequel that was made took itself less and less seriously. That's kind of what separates GTA and Saints Row. Both similar in design, but one sits more close to reality than the other. But I wonder what would happen if you took just a dash of GTA, a sprinkle of Saints Row, and a ton of porn. What would you get?
Bonetown.
Created by D-Dub Software in 2008, Bonetown is a PC video game where you get laid. D-Dub, who I assume is a rapper before he went into the software trade, wanted to redefine adult video games, break all the rules, and go against everything the censorship board was built around and sell it on the market. Well, our boy D-Dub did it. Respect! Oh man. And this soundtrack, hey, I'm not into rap, but damn. So, you start out on the beach. From what I can gather, you're on holiday, and you have no idea what type of town you're in. Don't worry though, Beach Biff here lets you know what's going on.
The fucking fuck? You goddamn jellyfish coming alive?
So after this little encounter, I'm approached by Candy. A very subtle name for a girl. Kind of makes the fact that she's going to mount me pretty predictable, but okay. She explains that Bonetown is all about sex. She also makes it clear that my balls somehow shrunk during my bus ride to town. Either that or shriveled up in the sun. So I've got to bone my way to the top, which means I've got to start with more corpulent women around town before I can get to the best of the best.
She corpulent? Very corpulent? No, she's just really round.
Her hip looks like it's about to break! Okay, I love the theme of the game. It creates a nice cartoony atmosphere, and it shows that we're having some fun, but something about Hip Von Snapper Break here is kind of weird.
Hey, I've got nothing against the low life of Bonetown. I just like a little bit more meat on my bone, that's all. Whoa! Wow, okay. So, it is all about the sex in this game. Jesus! Man, they did a really good job here. Speed, okay, hang on. Stop everything for a second. This review is going to be more visual than Sexy Beach 3. In order for this video not to get flagged, I'm going to have to censor the shit out of this video more than usual.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Yeah, that'll do. So after all that, apparently there's a group called The Man, who is out to stop anyone that performs sex, takes drugs, or does anything indecent in public. So it's the police. It's the Men in Black.
You choose poorly, so now we're choosing for you.
Stop that unlawful act!
Then I meet up with Uzi, the Jew. Yeah, this game's a bit over the top on the racial humor. He gives me this weird sort of potion, and once I drink it, I can steal anyone's identity, so I can look better for the ladies.
Steal that passed out crackhead's identity over there. That a boy. You look like a goddamn crackhead if I
I'm a crackhead! Well, now I'm on my own. To earn my balls. So on the map, there's a series of events you can partake in. There's mini-games that can earn you cash, brawls with tough guys to earn their identity, women to get shut down by, hidden fun tickets to find, bong pipe bosses to fight, and so much more.
Really, there is a lot to do in this game. I thought when they were making a game like this, they would have one hand on their junk and another on the mouse. But it seems like they did their homework on keeping this game very interesting.
Okay, so let's break this down just a little further. Some events like Bone the Pork... Okay, maybe not. Events like stealing identities are vital for you to level up, so fighting the brawlers is a must. Plus, when you win, you get their 6 sub-moves. The tickets? Well, in each area of the game, there's 25 items to find. Each item you find will give you a bit of cash. I don't know what happens when you get all of them yet, so if you find out before I do, let me know. Next, there are these bong bosses. Each boss you find has a bong piece, which helps you to use your weed more sparingly, and makes you jump higher. The more pieces you find, the higher you jump. Now with that out of the way, here's the inventory breakdown. Beer and whiskey increases your ball size for a small amount of time, and if you have that secondary attack, you can throw bottles. Weed is for the power of air. Lickable frogs to be used as poisonous weapons against enemies. Crack to make you run super fast. Papaya fruit to make you invincible, and even mushrooms to make you invisible.
Jesus! There's so much to remember in this friggin' game! But there's so much variety at the same time. It's hard to dedicate my time to just one aspect of the game. They even have a weapon system in this game. However, the combat itself kind of falls flat.
The fighting is quite repetitive, but at the same time it's broken up with all these other things I've got to do, so it's not a massive issue. Like, look at this! I'm just walking around the forest trying to find fucking mushrooms! So after doing the first main story mission, this crackhole wants to...
Oh. Oh. Oh! Oh! What?
Well, that was tasty. The missions become more disturbing the further you progress, from fighting men with jungle cock fever to getting a carrot back from some people.
Ha! This game's racist.
Once I've beaten up Jesus and then taken on a Mexican, I hunt down for some secrets.
You know what the one thing is that really sells me on a sandbox game? And no, it's not the Dat Game aspect. It's their Easter eggs. I love Easter eggs!
Check it out! I found a monk chillin'! Wha-bam! They did a good job of putting these little Easter eggs in. If you're playing for the sex aspect and you haven't played a sandbox game, you may miss all these little gems. Can't get to that island? Use crack! Want to get to a place you can't? Use your weed! Isn't drugs just the bee's knees? Wait, what's this? A secret I wasn't supposed to find? The heavens have opened and the light shine down upon the gamer I am. Now it's time to claim my
sweet fucking music.
God damn it!
There is so much to explore. Oh, and the landscape.
Well, folks, that's Bonetown. It's certainly more than what I expected. It delivered on all accounts, and even appealed to my gaming side, which is difficult in a game that clearly focuses on sex.
Now, I know most websites gave this video game a poor rating. That's because of the content and immaturity of it. You know, with the drugs and sex. But you know what? Your old buddy Shades is here, and he's going to give you an honest review. Not just on the gameplay, but mainly on the aspect of the Dat Game goodness.
If you like GTA, corny humor, being Satan, hitting people with children's crossing signs, taking drugs, stealing people's identity, and hunting for secrets in the forest only to beat up Jesus, then this game is for you. If you like the sex appeal, well, then this game is definitely for you. This game is pleasing.
And you think it ends here? It doesn't. The people who made Bonetown made a sequel, Bonecraft. Was it more popular? Was it even better than Bonetown? Did it live up to the expectations that we already had from Bonetown and create an even more bigger, better, and Dat Game bustier game? Or did it fall flat like a fish flapping around in a drained out river? you'll have to wait till the next episode of Dat Game. I'm Shades, and remember, you get what you're paid for. Good night.
Stay a block ahead, DA, cops and the feds. That's why you'll see me frivolously spend a lot of my bread. Constant delivery of liquor shots to the head. And since I haven't been caught, I ain't gotta regret. I'ma keep creeping on the low while they got eyes on me. Cause people in the government knows money grows as trees. That's why I dip, dive, glide, and swerve and serve hurting all the people that supply the curb. Busy city in the quiet verse. On the grind just so I can find what I deserve.
Welcome back to Dat Game, the show where we take a look at video games and judge it by the cover. Last week we took a look at Bonetown. That was one hell of a holiday destination. It was pretty damn good. It held up to most of the aspects of the Dat Game goodness. A little bit rough around the edges, but I could see what they were trying to do.
But now we move on to the sequel, Bonecraft.
No, not that Bonecraft!
2012 marked the launch of Bonecraft, the second in the Bone series made by D-Dub Software. This time they wanted to cover one of the biggest markets, World of Warcraft. Look at it! If you couldn't see what they were parodying, then I don't even want to know you. Bonecraft also took for some more noted pop culture icons such as Robocop and anything space related to create the ultimate parody fan-fiction porno video game. So far this game looks so much more polished. I mean, look at this elf chick! Now that's polish, baby! Well, let's begin Bonecraft, somewhere in some galaxy. So we find ourselves on a spacecraft chugging alcohol to impress our crew.
Pussy, 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 oh yeah, pussy, 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 pussy. I can smell it, I can taste it, and doggone it, I will eat it. Pussy, 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 pussy.
Is that thing that they just did a blooper? Did they just leave a blooper? Did they leave a blooper in? They? Okay, I know this dialogue isn't exactly Schindler's List, but really? Pussy, pussy, pussy? I have no words to describe this shit. I feel dumber listening to this. It kind of annoys me. It almost breaks the immersion to this game. Yeah, there's immersion in Bonecraft. I said that. I said that there was immersion in this game. Maybe this was the pitch for the game.
So, D-Dub, you're gonna make a sequel to Bonetown, huh? Well, what are you gonna do differently?
Pussy, 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 oh yeah, pussy, 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 pussy.
But then we learned the first rule of Bonecraft. We don't talk about the elf pussy.
Rumor got it that you used your big old dick on some elf pussy. Is it true?
What did you say?
I'm guessing somebody had a bad experience with some elf pussy at some point.
Then the ship goes under some mild turbulence.
The ship is on direct course for destruction, sir. Currently, everyone is on a trajectory for a gruesome and horrible death. Switching to designated driver system is highly advisable.
Shut the fuck up, you cocksucking microwave!
Once we get through this short control tutorial, we have to stop our dumbass crew from creating a mutiny on our ass.
Broke my back and almost broke.
Okay, remember how I said Bonetown had a bad combat system?
However, the combat itself kind of falls flat.
This was obviously not on the list of things to fix because I've been playing the same area for 10 minutes now. If you're the first time player to the Bone series, I doubt you would sit through this. This is the most mundane thing I've ever done besides doing my tax. Oh shit! Well, at least there's a reward for all this ass cake they call combat. I get a fucking robot! A space robot! In fucking space!
Rough, don't you?
So after we fuck the toaster, we crash on a planet which is inhabited by...
God damn it! The green dicks!
The green dick? You
could have called them the Orkian Long Dogs and it would have sounded less corny!
So the combat kind of changes now with new types of gameplay. We have to fight the orcs with hardcore space weapons and by commanding troops to attack or defend. So the game kind of got strategic. But only by a little. It still feels kind of wash and rinse, but it certainly made me give it a second look. Then we're greeted by the Orc King himself. Well, I think he's the Orc King. He's the size of a fucking skyscraper.
Nice day, eh? Yeah, nice and warm. Not too humid. Hell no, it's a dry heat. Yesterday we had a bit of a drizzle.
Is this necessary? Is this necessary? Look, we get that you're trying to make a joke, but you're beating a dead horse. You are beating a dead horse. It's dead in the what? Stop! It's just awkward now. You're not funny.
Actually, we are a highly complex mechanism designed for pleasure and safety.
Shit! Enough with the me.
Now that won't get old.
But the rest of the game kind of does. For the next hour or so, it's the same formula of combat. Kill a set number of bad guys, complete. Kill another set number of bad guys. The original formula for Bonetown is abused in Bonecraft. It's like the game Red Faction Guerrilla. I remember the first time my friend showed me Red Faction Guerrilla, how fucking amazing it was to run around and do the free roam stuff. You know, you're on fucking Mars and you're just crashing into buildings. Yeah! Then Red Faction Armageddon came out. Set in the future, but it took one thing I love most out of the original. The free roam. I don't know. Maybe it's just a change that I can't understand. Maybe I'm not used to change. Maybe they just want to fuck with my dick! So apart from the capture the flag levels... Wait, what the fuck? No, fucking stop the video. What the fuck is that? What the... Oh, okay.
Googling elf brothel entrance. Google indicates the acquisition of Hexadeca Force will open the entryways to the elf brothel.
The Hexadeca what?
The Hexadeca Force is a sacred elven relic that grants one wish to the person who makes...
Oh, yeah, they just acknowledged it too, it's okay. They acknowledged that that's...
It's the fucking Triforce!
I thought, like, you know, when you line three triangles up, it could be anything. It could be the Illuminati for all I care. They acknowledge it's the Triforce. They acknowledge that they're making fun of the Triforce in a pornographic video. Okay, that's great. You really fucked up my childhood. Just when things seem dull, a robot fuckbot picks up traces of female life.
Jealousy malfunctions may exist.
Ain't my fault you don't respect yourself. Lubbock, you're on Pussy Patrol.
No! Don't put Lubbock's on Pussy Patrol! Fuck my life.
Starting new chapters is so different in Bonecraft compared to Bonetown too. Instead of hitting us up with a story, you're just taken to a gear and sex store selection screen, where you upgrade your units. Much like any Castle Defend video game. The sex store, well, it just upgrades your female store merchant and, well, the ability to fuck her. Wait a fucking minute. You have to buy the moves? Not only is this game like reading a book about a guy reading a book while waiting for his fucking wall to dry after painting it, you have to buy the moves! Bonetown was from the start all about the sex. But no, once we hit intergalactic warp drive, we have to pay! How the fuck does a random planet accept cash anyway? Is there a currency converter? Who's running this?
Tell me!
Holy crap, you get a fucking chubby green orc alien. I mean, it is during the hardships of battle, so it's kind of misplaced, but still. So far, robot chick and chubby alien orc. This game has ramped up the intergalactic fucking side. there's just one thing about these orc chicks I don't exactly like. Her jaw. Excuse me, I can't seem to get into this can of tomatoes. Don't worry! Lucy the orc can open it! So, more combat ensures until... Jesus!
Oh, Jesus! Roll that shit out the door! Oh, God! Oh, please, for the love of God! There! Oh, God, yeah! Okay, change to a wider angle, because we needed to see... Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, God. Somebody had to render that! Somebody went there and went, let's make a big bite! Let's put it... Oh, God, come on! Come on!
Taking care of
Stop!
my business here.
Come on!
So after you fuck the queen and obtain more races to fuck in your inventory store, well, that's it. Like I said, it's a wash, rinse, and repeat game. You do this for a few more hours, fuck a few more ladies of space, and then the game just ends. Yeah, there really isn't much else to say about Bonecraft. You know, if this game was the first in the series, I might have given it more love, because Bonetown already seems like a step in a brighter direction from this game. With Bonecraft, you take away the free roaming, the ability to have choice in what you do and who you do, and enough to keep things interesting. With Bonecraft, it comes up really short. Maybe this was the new direction they wanted to go in, but then again, I feel like I'm giving D-Dub and the crew too much credit. This game is appealing. It does border on pleasing, but coming from the first game, this title wore me out really quick.
Well, that's it for this episode of Dat Game.
Not so fast, Shade.
Who the fuck are you?
I am a curse.
Oh, a virus. Well, let me just turn off the firewall and...
You see, Shades, you review games on the sole reason to find the truth about its advertising. Yet you treat every woman like they're some sort of sexual object. You yourself have no idea what a woman goes through to be exploited to sell media.
Oh, shit! What the fuck are you, from the feminist party? Oh!
No, I'm just trying to give you a new outlook on life. A fresh start, if you will. You ought to thank me, Shades. Well, your time is almost up. Goodbye, Shades. It's been eventful. You see, Shades, you review games on the sole reason to find the truth about its advertising. Goodbye, Shades. It's been eventful.
Well, I guess this is what I'm reviewing. Potion Bar. Created by Shiny Tails and Playrix Entertainment. This is a PC game that lets us become a bartender and deal with some exotic customers. Now, looking at the cover, you can already tell there's something exotic going on. Zesty. Now, before we begin, I want to point out a few things with the cover. First, the front showing its sex appeal pulls us away from the PC game logo. Kinda a weird choice. Is the game that bad we didn't even know until the last minute if it was going to be published on the PC at all? Now, on the spine of the cover, it gives us the category of time management. Time management. Just let that sink in for a second. What does that mean? Does that mean I have to quit my day job to play the sucker or what? Well, let's play some Potion Bar. Guess I got the fucking time for it. So the game starts off as you discover that the owner of the Potion Bar has fled and you decide to take over the business. Not that we really get the choice in the matter. We kinda do. We could just fucking leave! So this pussy here says we gotta stay here and mix a drink until old Jack comes back. Well, considering you meet girls in a bar, this might not be so bad. Wait, that's ugly girls. So, first up. Whoa, okay, we've got our first customer. They seem chopped as fucking chips to be here. Well, here, have a drink. Some juice and some mushrooms. What? Oh man, hi, finally a girl. Hey, she says she's happy, but that face says cramp. Game, it's one or the other. Okay, just gotta mix this stupid ass drink and hey! Come back, you bitch! Fuck's sake! Ugh, okay. So I guess I don't get to hook in with any of the chicks on my shift then. Well, after work, I guess. So, it's standard fare. Pour the drink, boil the drink, add some shit, money in the pocket, power in the socket. Okay, now my shift is over. I'm tired? All I did was put potions on a kettle and I'm tired? Fine, I'll wait till morning. So, the next day, do it all over again. What is this, just a demo? How can this be the full game? Did they forget to finish it? Help! Apparently Meryl Streep is wanting a drink. And she's happy. So, how many of you had Mrs. Streep? You know what's rubbing me the wrong way? The fact that the cat is staring at me like a goofball. What do you want, Kibbles? Every few levels you get to play some I Spy, making potions by finding shit and putting it in a pot. Who would drink this? Well, that's one. Well, it's the end of another day, and guess what? It's time to head to bed. Make a potion, serve a potion. Make a potion, serve a potion. Make a potion, serve a potion.
Greetings.
Make a potion, serve a potion. Make a potion, serve a potion.
Shades. We thought you living as a gender you exploit so much was enough. But for you, it isn't. You will live the rest of your days in limbo. You will no longer be the face of gamers that judge by the cover. You are now unrecognizable. You have no identity. You're pathetic, Shades. You think you can save gamers their money and time? You're nothing.
No! You know who I am? I am the voice of the people! I tell the people if their wallets are in the right place. And I waste my time on these games for them. Who are you to stop me?
Shades, what are you doing?
This game is nothing more than an excuse to relive Dino Dash. This game is nothing more than a game you play while waiting for your washing to dry. It's a mobile game. A game that's lost in its own madness. It's not even the game's fault. It's the creators. Did they think they could shift a few more copies onto gamers and they wouldn't even give the time of day? Sex appeal doesn't work on this game.
There is no reward, no light at the end of the tunnel. Just by looking at the cover, I can tell what it is. I can tell you without a shadow of doubt and without conviction. You don't need me to tell you that this game...
Shades!
This game is deceiving!
No! possible.
I'm Shades! And remember, you get what you fucking paid for!
This isn't the end, Shades. You know you can't be the voice of gamers forever.
Well, when that day comes, somebody else will stand up and do it for them.
Where are you going?
You know what? I learned a lot of things while I was in there. And I was in there for a very long time playing that shitty ass game. I learned there's a lot of people out there that give false criticism and false reviews. You know what I learned the most? Potions!
This isn't over, Shades.
Hello, excuse me, is this the office where Potion Bar was made?
Yes it is, sir. How can I help you?
Haha, brilliant. Somebody call the police! There's a man shooting fireballs from his mouth! Hey, I'm Larry from the cat.
Welcome back to Dat Game, the show where we take a look at video games and judge them by the cover. And man, it's so good to be back. It's been so long since I did a review as a guy. I mean, yeah, I kind of miss being a woman with the D cups. I'm back down to a B, but good times. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking where I've been. Well, let me just tell you, if you were a woman, what would you have been doing? While pleasuring myself. Now, I know the last review was a bit of a snore fest, and we had that little creepy alien-like thing come in and turn me into a... Let's just forget all that. I want to make it up to you guys. I want you guys to see the Dat Game goodness, and I want us to review a really good game. Well, a game that's got tits. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a good game. So I've decided that once more, we're going to hit the beach.
Sexy Beach 3 was one of those games that lived up to everything on the cover, and more. Apart from the weird-ass dating mechanic, in the end it delivered. I was going to talk about Sexy Beach 2, but there really isn't much that changed between the two of the games. And as for Sexy Beach 1, I couldn't even find a copy of it. But while I was doing my research, I found the sequel to Sexy Beach 3. Sexy Beach 0. Why? Why do that? It's so confused. Call it Sexy Beach 4. Call it the fourth Sexy Beach. The new Sexy Beach. Not Sexy Beach 0. What if I want to play these games in order? Not that I would, but what if I wanted to and I had no idea what order they went in? Spoilers. It doesn't matter because it's tits.
Why waste words? Let's dive into Sexy Beach 0.
So, we are on a... Wait. What the hell's with the text? Hang on, give me a second.
Alright, I've reset it, so it should have fixed that problem.
Wow. Nope. Yeah, I can understand this. This is English. This is A+ English. So apparently my game is broken. Sort of. Well, this is the trouble with Japanese games. Trying to boot them on the PCs that aren't region set makes them look like alphabet soup. Ugh. Bad enough I can't read this. There's so much talking! Oh, and if you hit the spacebar, you can remove the speech box. You know, just in case if you want to jerk off to a picture of a hotel. My god! We get to meet everyone on the island. Well, I guess I get to see what I'm shooting for. No pun intended. So after this Indian Scrabble tournament, we get to explore the island. Okay, first of all, the most important bit of information we need on this map, we are south! So, here we get to pick the girls we want to spend time with on the island. The best part is the mood icon of each girl in the top left corner. I just don't want to do it anymore. I just don't want to go. I'm so pretty. So I'm thinking that the way to a girl's heart is skimpy bikinis and ice cream. Yeah! So I figure a spending spree at the shop can't hurt. Wait a minute. I just noticed they gave me $30,000 to spend here. Hang on, give me some. Let me work this out.
Yep, no, I just bought everything in the store. Are you broken?
Hello? So after showering her with gifts, we go on a date. To a wildlife park.
Jesus!
Rin is happy as a pig in mud. Well, you know what this calls for? Dating another girl behind her back. Bale. Wait, Bale, what kind of name is that? Bale seems like a good choice. Man, she loves me already, and we only talked! So I head to bed and make a start on day 3. Time to woo the ladies. Okay, my tactic. Give them bulk gifts and...
I've never been this bored. Is this take your girlfriend shopping simulator?
Oh, now I gotta dress her up on the date. Well, buddy cop it is. Protected rabbits everywhere. Make it stop! Make it stop! Stop! Oh god! Okay, stop that shit. What's Bale up to? Oh, not wearing much apparently. Now this is sexy beach. Sexy forest. Just gotta change your clothes and there we are. Perfect wear for going out in public. My mother would be proud. Oh man, after all this work we get to lotion her up?
Every Sunday, there she is. Lotion. Oily.
Okay, so the bottom left shows the percentage of a body being rubbed with lotion. Okay, just gotta do this with... Oh no. I fingered a butt.
I hate it when that happens.
Considering that happened, she actually seems happy about it.
Oh, you bitch!
So after much practice with the lotion exercise, I ace this motherfucker. And apparently I get graded on it. And get paid. Oh my god. I love how there's a category called semen. Really, just semen. Look, it's the semen right there. I get paid to bust a nut! So, you get the idea. But I know what you're here to see. So, just like the other sexy beach games, there is a mod wizard. It adds clothes, positions, and even bikinis from Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. So with a few clicks here and there, yeah, I earned this. So with everything unlocked, let's hit up free mode. So from here you can pick your character and what stage you would like to be with them. From dating, playing, dancing, lotion and massage, foreplay, or special. So to show a few of the modes here, the kissing one. It's just weird. What am I supposed to do here? Am I landing in a helicopter? Stop moving, you whore!
Just hold still, you bitch!
We can hit up the beach with lotion, but instead you have vibrators. Yeah, that's the thing. My favorite thing here is you can actually put it up to their face and it looks like they're singing karaoke.
And
Okay, the sex category. You have every position broken down for you in categories. Oh man, I love how the dirtiest a girl can get is lewd. Well, just like Sexy Beach 3, this game delivers on the Dat Gameness. Gameness, not gayness. The sex scenes, they don't disappoint. I wouldn't expect anything less. If anything, they've added more variety and life to them. But really, who are we kidding? You guys want to see what's under the special section, right? Oh yes, you do! Well, let's see what we have here.
Okay, I've seen a lot of moves before, but what the hell's a hot dog? Oh, that makes sense.
Well, that concludes our time with Sexy Beach 0. All up, I wouldn't say this game is an improvement over number 3 in every aspect. Sure, there's more variety to choose from, but I felt like it was more of a challenge to have a relationship with the girls. And even though it's about gameplay, the people playing this game may not want to wait that long to get the rewards the game promises. I guess that's why the wizard helps out in this situation. If the talking could work, I would say this game would be slightly better. But this did annoy me. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did. This game is a-pleasing. Yeah, I went the middle ground here and made up a word. Pleasing and appealing. It's a-pleasing. Put that shit in the dictionary, Mr. Oxford!
Well, that's it for this episode of Dat Game. It's great to be back, and I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I'm Shades, and remember, you get what you paid for. Good night. Whew, another review out the way. It's good to be back. I'm gonna play some video games. Hey! Is that someone left me? Hey! Hey! Did someone leave me a Christmas present? Oh yeah, I live alone. That's odd. Yeah! I wonder who left this here. It's a game from my childhood. A game that, with such simple box design, you'd expect so much. And yet, it haunts me. Welcome back to Dat Game. Yeah, this game. Yeah, I know a lot of you people might like this game. I don't. I don't even really want to talk about this game. I never want to go back to this game ever. Whoever gifted me this game's a dick. Ah, shit! Ah. Ugh. I'm just going to say first off, if you're a genie, I already have my 3 wishes sorted.
I'm not a genie. I'm kind of more like a maid.
Well, like a cleaning maid?
No, more like a sexy...
Oh, that's awesome! I got all these dishes that need doing.
Maid.
Awesome! Anyway, let's dive right into Playboy the Mansion.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Not even.
Cyberlaw Studios and Ubisoft bring us Playboy the Mansion, a game that's clearly The Sims with a bunny logo on the front. I'm not even joking. Take a look. You put The Sims and you put this game beside each other. You look and you say to me, I don't even know which one's which, and I go, I don't either. Watch this. I'll shuffle them up. Which one is it? Oh, it's magic.
Why do you hate this game so much?
I don't hate it, Venezuela.
It's Sam.
Whatever. It's something else. Let me just do my review and maybe you'll see why.
So as the main menu greets us, we're given a choice of mission mode or free play. Well, free play is the way to go. We want to experience all there is to offer in Playboy the Mansion. Welcome to your mansion. Now, playing The Sims here... Oh, sorry. Playing Playboy the Mansion... Dick. They named that guy Dick. They named him... Really? Come on! No, I'm not going to let that one slide. Seriously, they called the guy who talks to you Dick. Really? Dick? We know what this game's going for. Don't lie to me and tell me it wasn't deliberate! Well, we have $100,000 to play with and the January issue of Playboy to put out, so let's get started. Okay, hang on, check this out. So each button on the controller is standard. You know, run, select, inventory, check out the magazine, you know, all those buttons. But the X button is amazing. This button, if you push it, starts a house party. That's it! That's the only function for the X button. They have literally made it, press X, have a party! So, why not? Let's start a party and mingle with the singles. And yes, the attire is underwear, 'cause I'm a pimp. Press the X button, instant party! Alright, Meredith, she's shy. Oh, yeah, she's not shy. Let's see, Tajija English? Okay, that's not it. Her first name isn't even English. I don't know if that was meant to be it. And Tiffany Wood? Come on, Tiffany Wood! What? How is this party gonna cost me around $3 grand? What kind of dip am I buying? Westminster Florence Premium Swiss dip?
You know what I mean!
Well, if I'm gonna have a party, I might as well pimp out my pad. Oh, yes! Motherfucking food trolleys! Oh, and you can't forget a sick beat, so I'm gonna need some turntables. Skrillex would beg for this type of setup. Now it's time for the party to begin. So much like The Sims, it's about relationship building. Yes! Rise, my pretty! By treating Tajija I don't know how, is that how you say it? You make her happy. And only after 20 minutes of talking to her, I'm now going out with her. Because that's how real life works, kids. And now, we get to share stock tips with her. And apparently she gets turned on by it. Ah, my kind of girl. Now that I have a girlfriend I can exploit for stock tips, I can now exploit her body in a photo shoot to get the first piece I need for the magazine. A hot cover! This right here, breathe it in, because this is about as nude as this game gets. I'm going to say this now before your dreams are cut in half by the end of this review. I mean, this is good, but don't expect much more. Pose, you slut! I mean, work it. Work it like you got to treat your girlfriend right. Alright, now that I've got my cover all sorted, I've still got to get a centerfold, a pictorial, an interview, an article, and an essay. Jesus Christ. It's just like a men's magazine. There's barely any text, and there's just too much words. Fuck off, Dick! Why don't you do some work, huh? Oh, okay, okay, hang on. Alright, that's better. I'm getting this centerfold from this chick, who clearly poses better than my girlfriend, Taj Mahal. I think that's her name. Man, I made a poor life choice. And while I'm at it, I'll get Diana to write an article about sexuality. You know, because Playboy. And as backup, I'll get Buster, yeah, that's his name, to write about some humor or something. Because with a name like Buster, how could you not be a larrikin? From time to time, your hub lady box talking thing will ask you for money for charity or something which boosts your reputation. But to be honest, I only ever did this once because I need that money! Things are tight! Ah, crap, I still need all this stuff for the magazine. It's time to have another party. Because parties solve everything. Okay, Jesus Christ. This is the last time I let Lady Headbox do the invites. The man-to-woman ratio is just bonkers. Lady, it's called Playboy, not play with the boys. Get what I'm saying? Well, if I'm going to get these basketball players to write me anything, I'm going to have to friend them. Man, Dana, I'm pretty sure that's a girl's name, is easy to impress. The jokes I made are, well...
How tired I was going to be. I wouldn't have let myself get this tired. And I say... Anyone round here tired?
Man, this party is bopping. At last! I have done it! The January issue of Playboy has risen! And the people... Now let's fuck some shit up. Seriously, that's the game. If you want to keep making issues of Playboy, that's fine. But there really isn't much else to do. Except to sell all of my wildly possessions and furniture. Hell, I'm going to get rid of the doors too while I'm at it. And I'm going to block the ladies in an eternal cat fight. Fight my brain! And of course, demolish the stairs. So my staff will be forced to work upstairs in the offices forever. There's also some cheats in the game. With your points you earn, if you want to call that points, you can unlock them. Massive tits! Sign me the fuck up! No! Mayday! Mayday! Whoa! That's overboard! Get overboard! It's an iceberg and tits! Ding ding! That's the Titanic!
So that was Playboy the Mansion, everyone.
But you kind of enjoyed it a little.
Well, I haven't got to the part where I rip into it yet.
But you said you hated it with a passion.
I know what I said, Tammy!
It's Sam!
Whatever!
The reason I shudder from this game is not because the person I am now, but because of the person I once was. This game as a kid, picking it up off the shelf, buying it and taking it home, it was taboo. It's like the first time you ever saw porn, or a magazine, or even just a boob, like a...
Stay with me here.
That essence of seeing something you're not supposed to. And as a kid, you don't have an understanding about Playboy and immediately put it in the category like most explicit material. Hugh Hefner wanted to create a gentleman's magazine. A magazine that was classy in design and didn't reveal too much. It just gave the reader some nice fan service and some interesting articles to read. And that's why Playboy is so classy. But as a kid, I didn't know any better. So when I played this, I was instantly disappointed. If I played this now for the first time, I actually would get it. Honestly, I would. But this game has already taken my virginity in its gameplay. This game is appealing at most. But to most of us kids who first bought this game, this isn't even eye candy. Hell, I got more of a kick out of seeing Lara Croft's pyramid tits for the first time. Because that was unexpected. But this... that icon on the front of the case stands for so much. It's one of the few games that doesn't need cleavage to sell it, because it stands for Playboy, and as a kid I didn't know better.
You kind of got a little patriotic there.
I do. This is my job.
Your job is to look for tits.
Why don't you shut up? Why haven't you done the oh my god, seriously, get back into the game!
No!
Yeah, then I threw it away.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm still trying to get over the fact that you told me about a flying virus that turned you into a woman, but you actually threw away a game. You actually threw away a game that could create a real-life French maid? And not once did you try to crack onto her?
I gotta go.
Hello? I knew he was gay.
Sorry.
You can't
Remember, you had like a little purse in your cheek. Like you were gonna be like, open left. Like, I don't mean to scare you. Like, if
No,
I was
you're
like...
not. It's. I'm trying. Yeah.
Okay, alright. 3, 2, 1. Hang on.
You can't even count down now?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Alright. Sorry. Okay, alright, it's okay, it's good, it's good. Good. Alright. Stop. You're doing, I don't know what you're doing, but you're making me laugh. Stop.
It's like blowing up a balloon.
I don't know. I reckon it'd be funny if I was the one wearing the dress and you were the one wearing the jacket. I'm just saying.
Can we try that on?
Wouldn't that be weird? Why not?
Kinda got a little patriotic there.
I do. This is my job.
Your job is to look for tits.
You know what? Shut up! You haven't even done the smiling your face off yet. Why are you beaming?
Kinda got a little patriotic there.
I do. This is my job.
Your job is to look for tits.
You know what? Shut up! Besides, you haven't even done the dishes yet! Get back in the game!
And then
I'll do something! You know,